passing the lapel to control. Cool. What I want to do tonight is basically just sort of go over what we did last night, and then just introduce how to get to transition to X-guard from that position. So we don't work with sweep or anything tonight. We're just going to look at like how to go from the De La Riva with the lapel, using the lapel, and then move to the X-guard. And you guys can sweep if you want to, or you can put in whatever you like afterwards. I just want to talk about sort of a little bit when we get to X-guard, the way we get there is a little bit different to the normal X-guard, because instead of playing the hook on one side, the far side, we play the hook on the close side. Cool. So that's going to open up a couple of different options, which I'll kind of go through as well. Jacob, what are you? Okay, so guys, we're going to play De La Riva, holding the collar and holding onto the pants. Our foot's tracking, as we've been talking about, either tracking the leg or tracking the bicep. Okay, I'm going to pull his lapel out now and sort of yank on it a little bit and get right on the bottom of the lapel. Cool. Now from here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to start to turn my body slightly, like a little bit of a hip escape. Cool. Turning in. I'm going to dive my hand underneath and go around his leg. Now, I could grab my shin here too. That's going to make it nice and secure. So I'm holding his leg. So if my hook comes out now, I've still got good control of his leg. All right. Sometimes when you're playing the De La Riva, they pop the leg, boom, and the hook comes out, and then all of a sudden you're not able to continue playing the position. Cool. So by putting my arm underneath, my leg is going around one way, my arm's coming in underneath the other way, and that's creating the lock. All right. Now to make it stronger, I'm going to pass the lapel straight to the hand like this. Cool. So now my leg, you can see it's locked in. All right. So I'm nice and tight with my grip. I'm controlling also his posture, but just on its own like this, it's not a great control. If Joe just postures straight up, see my hand can't really follow him too much. So if he continues to posture, he can break my grip there, and then I lose the position. So you've got a couple of options. You can either turn your thumb down to the ground or towards you and grip. So if he postures up now, it's harder for him to break the grip. All right. Or I can just slide my hand up inside the lapel here and control the lapel. All right. So now I'm controlling more up the upper body. If he tries to posture up now, I'm pulling down on his neck, and then there's not much tension on this grip here. Now, if my leg comes out, it doesn't really matter here. I'm still controlling his leg. All right, I don't have exactly the De La Riva right now, but if it's out, it doesn't matter. I could always work it back in pretty easy from here to here. Cool. All right, so I'll go through that again. So we're here, you're playing the De La Riva. You could be playing like the sleeve grip. You could even be playing this sleeve. It doesn't really matter. You're holding the ankle. It doesn't matter if you're holding the ankle or you're gripping the pants. Okay, it doesn't matter your grip setup. Because what you're going to do is you're going to pull the lapel out, turn, go under, and then just pass the lapel straight here. Cool. From here, track up and grab the neck. And now you've got good control here. The leg comes out, doesn't matter. All right. So what I want to do is, from this position, this is what we went over last night, I want to talk about how we can utilize this sort of section that we've built here to go to the X-guard. Cool. So if we feel like our partner's really not allowing us to play the De La Riva and out, we just can't get our hook in for some reason, all right, we can slide our foot all the way up until my foot goes onto his hip. All right, so the beauty of this grip is that I can be really, it sort of allows me to be a little bit it allows me to open options. Okay, I don't have to always be playing De La Riva. Without this grip, I kind of have to play De La Riva. Once I lose the foot, if my foot just goes here, he can easily push this away. But with the power of the lapel, well, I can bring my foot up and down. Well, so if I feel like this De La Riva is not strong, okay, I just put my foot up. Now, to be able to play the X-guard, I need to get my knee under his knee. Cool? So I can do that a couple of different ways. One, I can hook his leg with my leg. Okay, or if you're a bit too tight like I am right now, you can always move your body away slightly and turn your knee down to the ground. Cool? And then from here, I'm going to start to pull my body in underneath and hook his leg. It's kind of a struggle still to get my hips underneath. So what I would do is I'd start to rock and push him this way. So as I do that, he puts his hands on the mat. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and now I'm into an X guard here. All right, so I've got a nice strong position. But you notice my foot, my hook is not on the far hip. When you control the hook on the far hip, you're really looking at like sweeping, taking the back, things like that. When you put your foot onto the close hip, if he postures up now, it's really easy for me to start to attack omoplatas and stuff off the X guard. Okay, omoplatas or triangles and things like that. So it's a much more attacking position when I play X guard with the foot here. Cool? So let's say I'm here, I'm trying to get a sweep on him, but he stamps his foot and postures up. Boom, it's easy for me to turn and start to get the omoplata off the X guard. So when you are playing X guard just generally, you can control the outside hook, like the top hook control the far hip or the close hip. You can go between, doesn't matter. Cool? So for this particular technique, we go with the De La Riva, it's easier to go to the closer hip. Cool? So 1, 2, pass, all right, break the posture. Okay, I feel like I can't play my hook for some reason, bring my leg up. Okay, from here, I'm going to step my foot, turn my knee in and get to here. Once I get here, my second hook comes in, boom, and I start to rock him to the side. All right, now you can kind of see, like you guys who like to play X guard already, you can kind of see, like I can start to push him away here, come up to my elbow, take my foot out, and I can start to take him down here too. Okay. There's a lot of options that we have. There's a lot of sweeps that we have. If we grab the far arm, we can just do normal X guard sweeps. Okay, if we keep that foot on the hip, we can start to attack triangles. We can attack omoplatas from here. All right, we can change this position also. If you feel like you can't, just lean down, Bridget. That's it. If you feel like you can't get to the X guard here, it's easy to swing your leg open, and you can start to play inverted. You can change your grip or keep your grip, and you can start to use the lapel like a lapella plata here. Okay, so you can do all your lapel sweeps here. You can use this just to knock him forward. So as he postures up, we can come back and start to look for triangles off the lapel and things like that. So it's very versatile. So I'll just get around and do it again the other way so everyone can see the other direction. So when you're here, 1, 2, playing the De La Riva, pull out the lapel. That's a nice lapel, it's nice and long. Turn in, pass it, over the top. Cool, track your hand up, control. All right, my foot comes out, goes to the hip. Okay, open the hips up, slide the knee in, make the hook. From here, I break his posture. So I've already broken his balance. I'm going to break his posture and start to bring his leg towards my head. 1, 2. And this is all I want you guys to get to. Just like this. Cool? After here, you guys can do as you like. You might go here, guys. He puts his hands on the mat. You change your grip inside. Pass. Ball. And now we have the back, the sweep from the back as well. Cool? So we have heaps of options, but we will go through the options later. I just want you guys to work on getting the transition from the De La Riva, control the De La Riva with the lapel, and then transition to the X guard from there. Cool? If you're a bit newer to the class and that feels like it's a little bit too much, we can go through a couple of, we'll ask your partner up with someone who's been around for a while, and they can go through some more basic De La Riva sweeps with you guys. Cool? All right? All right, guys, go partner on 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Thanks, Brad.